The game,
Can I ask?
you'll get Concord this year. Service games come day and date. It's the single player games that are 2 years later.
That's where they don't have to do population stuff. You know, it's the move.
Well,
That's called butt
Yeah,
stuff.
I want a stealth drop. I would love to get a. I would love to say,
love
hey
a
guys,
stealth drop.
today.
Didn't
I
they do
would love
that
a stealth
last state
drop.
of play? We got
Yes, they
the
did.
short
Yes,
message.
Yes, they did. So,
What's up, everybody?
Thank you for the link, Root.
We are waiting for the
Rudis,
state
are
of
you
play to start.
using bright mode?
Bright mode?
yeah.
Oh, you mean I don't dark mode my YouTube? Not on PC. I don't know how to change that setting. I'm sure if I looked, I could change it.
Like, there was a glare on one of my monitors. Like, what is that? It's Rudis browser that's in light mode.
PlayStation has no games. That's my best attempt at being a troll. Oh my gosh. PlayStation has games, Purple. What are you saying? I'm almost done wrapping up Stellar Blade. Aces of a game. Well received. Fantastic title.
PlayStation has the games, man. Yeah, if you want to change to dark mode, you just go to the logo upper right, you click on it, and you have appearance, and you can switch it to dark if you want, if you were looking for that.
Oh my God, they even got the. I'm looking at some of the Xbox podcasts, even Dreamcast guy. All these guys are streaming this. Wow.
There you go, that's better.
You changed my life there, Spaceman. It'll forever be in dark mode now. Bringing it spicy. Thank you, Purple. I look forward to your discussion, which you're already predicting doom and gloom. What's with that, Perps? Come on. You gotta be positive. Let's be excited for what's coming for the rest of the year for PlayStation, right?
I personally can't wait for Concord. That's one of the games I want to see gameplay of.
Yeah.
I want to know what it's about because I
It's-
don't think we know a lot, if any.
We know FPS, right?
Talked about what they've seen. It seems that it's a PvPvE game, not necessarily an extraction like Helldivers or Fair Games, but it's inspired by Guardian of the Galaxy. And
Yeah, inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy. PvP multiplayer first-person shooter.
Don't forget that live service. Come on, get people in there doing their dailies.
live service, so PC gets it this year.
Yeah. I will say, if you're a Days Gone fan, the game director of Days Gone, who I believe left Sony, he posted a PlayStation banner that PlayStation had posted, and he said, a lot of people will ask me if there'll ever be a Days Gone sequel, so I submit this poster as evidence that it will never happen. Sony higher-ups like Herman were never fans, so you won't hear about it at the PlayStation State of Play or ever.
But he left PlayStation like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. It is kind of funny that PlayStation released the poster and it didn't have Days Gone on it.
But to be fair, I played Days Gone. I didn't finish it. I enjoy the gameplay. I love the world building, but the story and the presentation is pretty terrible.
I didn't play it. I own it, but I didn't play it.
Like I enjoyed the story at the beginning, and the more I went into it, the more I realized how terrible the storytelling is. The characters are just not natural at all. The lines don't come in naturally, and it's just too predictable and not well written.
I'm sorry, I'm not well written.
Yeah, you're not.
I felt a little bit of that.
No. You're not well read. There's a difference.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Oh, well,
forgot
thanks
how to do it
everybody for
differently.
coming and hanging out. We are about to get into the state of play. We are 9 minutes away talking about predictions. Do you think we'll see stuff from Haven Studios? I mean, how long have they been working on that game? Since the days of SG&E. I mean,
That
come
game,
on, hurry up.
no, that game is pretty recent, by the way. I think the production is less than 3 years. The other game, they got 2 games in production. The other game is the game they have from the SGNE, and they haven't revealed yet.
I don't think we're gonna see the Haven Studios here.
All right, well, we'll put it in the I was right. I think Jade Raymond herself will be giving the presentation.
Hey, Rudick, somebody did a bingo card. I put it in the terminal.
I saw that. What is that bingo card? I didn't get too much time to pay.
Somebody did a state of play bingo card, and they got all the games that are supposedly going to be talked about.
Everybody, pull out your bingo cards. We'll see if this person, Devil May Cry 6. I don't know. And I don't think we'll see a Wolverine trailer because we're talking about stuff that's coming out this year.
This year, yeah.
Right.
I don't see GTA 6 news being talked about either.
Hey, Rudix, claim your free
Eater
space.
trailer.
That one's free. Take it.
Yep. No, that's actually a game. That's coming out from London Studios.
Oh no!
I could see Bloodborne getting something.
That's the shadow drop today.
Bloodborne PC port. Now that's something I never thought about. Which
how many years has it been?
PC?
How many years has it been? Come on now.
Nah, I don't think we're seeing anything from Bloodborne.
Hey, I'm just happy that someone put on here a farming game.
We're never seeing The Last of Us multiplayer. I don't know why that's on the card. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's already been confirmed as canceled.
I mean, I think what happened here is that Phil made this card.
I've been shouting about Spider-Man 2 DLC. I think maybe we'll get it on the 1-year anniversary. Possibly.
What?
It's
I'd be
possible.
okay with. You know what? I'd be okay with a Dino Crisis remake.
Ooh, good shout.
Yeah, we could get a combo of DLC, Spider-Man 2 DLC Shadow Drop today, along with a Wolverine trailer.
I want my Code of Veronica remake. Resident Evil Code of Veronica remake.
I like this. This person was just stretching with Crash Bandicoot. I don't think we're gonna see anything from Crash. I'm not gonna put that out there.
Okay, so we lost Jem as a member now because of that statement alone.
Yeah, Jim. I think Jim.
I think anime game is a sure thing. We will definitely 100% see an anime game.
Hollywood star in a game.
I mean, I'm upset that they put farming game. Where's the fishing game?
Are we going to see Pedro Pascal in a game?
Yes.
Is that who we're talking about? Or are we talking about are we going to see The Rock or maybe John Cena in a video game?
No, it has to be Pedro Pascal. He's in everything.
Oh, that's
and the runner up would be Rock or John Cena. Rock or the John Cena.
John Cena.
Runner up. Probably John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena. He's on a hot streak right now.
Well, he's on some kind of streak.
Well, he was streaking at the Oscars. They had him completely nude at the Oscars.
Yep, and apparently the guy overseeing the thing.
I mean, not the Oscars. The Oscars.
Who made this bingo card? You can't put Silent Hill twice. All right, this is amateur hour. All right, you couldn't think of anything else. New IP announced. Do you think we'll get a new IP?
Definitely.
No, because I
definitely get a new IP. Nah. Yes.
Not from PlayStation, at least. From a third party, yes.
From
I will give you that. I will give you that. I agree. Well, I will give you that, Maker.
The India Hero Project or China Hero Project, most likely.
Yeah, I could see one or two from that.
How about a what do we think on VR2 content? Anything good?
One or two.
There's nothing on this.
I'm thinking 3
bingo card about VR, and I think we may see VR Ghostbusters. I think we may see VR. Maker's been saying about Metro. We'll be seeing.
Potentially Metro.
Mario Kart was going to make an appearance.
Definitely a VR Metro. I agree.
Well, they already said that it was going to be PS5, games, and then there was also going to be PSVR 2 games that were going to be showcased at this.
So last state of play, we got the short no message or some short message game. So that was a stealth drop. I'm hoping we get something along those lines of a stealth drop, or what it could be. I have no idea. I mean, my fingers crossed we get a mini Atreus game that's an add-on to God of War Ragnarok. But that's just my wish list, and it'll never happen.
Yeah, I want to see Days Gone too, and that's not going to happen neither, unless it's a live service, and I'll hate that too. But
We could see a new SOCOM.
I'm praying.
I think that'd
I
be a
will
ways
lose
out.
my mind. I will lose my mind if they come out with a new SOCOM.
Either
I will
SOCOM
lose
or
my mind.
Siphon Filter from Ben's studio.
I don't think we'll get anything on Ben's studio at this one. Maybe in the fall, though.
Okay, Debbie Downer.
And
Hey,
just
and it's just I
throwing
don't think that
Mr.
they've got their
Goat and
game
Dino.
ready.
Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for stopping on by.
and just throwing a wild card in there just for fun. What about Starfield?
No,
Do you
they
think
would
we'll see
never
it?
show it.
Maybe they'll
No.
do a Project Latitude coming to PlayStation
Wait.
from
And
Xbox.
no.
What about a do you think there'll be anything where they'll showcase a game that goes to PS5 and PC at the same time?
Yeah,
I hope so.
Concord.
Yeah, Concord. True, good
Yeah,
show.
Concord.
No, I mean like a bigger title game. Something actually worth.
That is a bigger title game. What more do you want in Big Vet? Come on.
I was
Concord
hoping for
is
like
like
Mario Kart style big. Come on now.
Well, we'll see
When is
Astro, but that'll
when
be
is
a
Gran-
PlayStation
When is
exclusive.
Gran Turismo coming to PC?
I don't think
Vet
that's
is
happening.
hoping to play with Sackboy. Vet wants
Next
to
year.
play with Sackboy. That's what
Gran
Vet wants.
Turismo, I think it's
he
one
wants to
of
play
few
with
titles
Sackboy.
that just won't go to PC.
I think
All
Gran
right.
Turismo will come to PC
Well, keep that
eventually.
bingo card in your back pocket if you want to. I don't think this card will yield too much for you. But we'll get back to the state of play. We're 2 minutes out. What will it show us?
So I got one of my monitors. I got the actual PlayStation, and it is going insane. They got like 131,186 waiting.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's this chat. What are you talking about? Look at that. Look at
Well,
that.
hey.
Look at this chat go firing off.
should I start a debate real quick before the show starts?
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
No,
Thanks
no.
everyone for coming and hanging out with us. You guys are awesome. We got
No, let-
Internet of the Games, Mr. Go, Purple Phoenix, and Purple Haze will be doing a show after this one, diving deep into the showcase. So you're gonna want to tune into that. Be sure to check out
folks.
Purple Haze after the show. She's in the chat right now, so you can click on her name, get the description. We'll be sure to pin the chat or the link once it's done. Let me get that ready.
And the one thing I hope happens, but I doubt we'll see here, is cloud gaming support on the portal.
Yeah, I don't think that. Well, but hopefully, I'd love that.
And keep an eye on the chat. Keep an eye on the chat, Rue.
Sorry, I saw Phoenix's comment to me.
Hey, it's the Dino Hunter. Gee, what's going on? Thanks for reaching on back. Hope you've been doing well. It's been a while. And then we got Phoenix telling Vet about spiky eggplant. You want to watch out for those.
You read that completely wrong, Rudix, but I'm not going to correct you.
I know.
Yeah.
What did I read wrong? Please correct me.
You did.
No, you don't want me to explain.
This is a G-rated stream, folks. G-rated.
Oh yeah, then don't read.
Nobody
my
said
comments
that.
either.
Nobody
You're
said
going to
that.
need a napkin. You're going to need
I
a
need
wet
to
nap.
know. Okay, obviously I've been exiled. What do those two emojis together mean?
What does an eggplant look like, buddy?
Yeah, I know the eggplant.
Yeah, doesn't the other thing look like a swimmer?
Oh, when I look in, yeah, it's like an amoeba. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but you
gotta
didn't see
also-
what vet. Look up vet. Vet's got crabs. Clip that. Somebody clip that.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting into
Hey,
it.
look, I was just
Oh
watering.
yeah,
Ah, too late for a debate.
timer
Damn
is
it.
on.
Yeah.
All right, let's shift the
Lewis.
subject.
Seconds.
I'll pop back in shortly.
PlayStation greatness is about to happen.
What? Timer to a timer.
No. It is a timer to a timer.
Why would they do that?
They're showing off their remake of the timer.
Someone put a
man.
video with a
Turn
timer,
time.
and someone took it and put a timer to that video, I guess. Because no more timer. What?
Requires PSN.
Hi everyone, I'm Asad Kizilbash, Head of Product at PlayStation Studios and Head of PlayStation
Oh, yeah.
Productions. I'm here to welcome one of the newest members of the PlayStation Studios family, Firewalk. This team brings together some of the most talented developers in our industry, with an incredible pedigree in the online multiplayer space. We announced their first game, Concord, last year, and today they're revealing gameplay captured in-engine on
Let's
PS5.
go!
But first, here's an
Yeah!
extended vignette introducing some of the cool characters you'll find in the Concord Galaxy. Enjoy.
Game of the year.
Well, already.
I want to see some gameplay.
Let's see some gameplay
Cinematic looks
first.
nice.
Some blood.
I like the vibe. Oh, jukebox.
Wasn't the plan.
It was a spontaneous, creative decision made after years of careful research.
Being really old and almost dying a bunch doesn't count as research.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Besides, it worked, didn't it?
How much longer for the upload?
A few more minutes. Hey, start time. Try it with hot sauce. You'll like it. Trust me.
No. Do not trust him.
Whoa. Where's this coming from?
It's coming from you back on the ship saying, trust me, we're professionals. We'll stick to the plan. We can do this. And then, that.
Pursuing free gunner suspects now on the run, causing downtown.
That was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan. It just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
If we don't leave with this blue button...
Amar, we will. We will.
I'll be waiting outside.
No one moves. We'll be taking this off your hands.
What? This?
Funny.
Slow them down a little for you. Meet at the rendezvous point.
Wait, what? Where's the rendezvous? I didn't catch that.
Copy that, Bill.
Shield out! Well played. You are wounded.
Fine. They only got one of my legs.
How are those hands?
feel like it's gonna be an Overwatch type
You're
game.
still mad at me?
Feels like
Why am I
Destiny.
getting Guardians of the Galaxy vibes?
Because it's inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy.
My question is, are they gonna have this banter in the game, or is that just for the trailer?
It's a giant robot that
Developing a taste for
sucks.
destruction. Goodbye.
Oh, dude.
So it's a champion 3v3?
This would be a very dishonorable way for us all to die.
Don't worry. Nobody's dying dishonorably. And also, we're bringing this back with us. Hey, Mark. What are you doing?
Getting us to the rendezvous point.
Perhaps we should have let go also.
Enough. Do not dare.
Well, we were supposed to stick together.
If you let
Remember,
go,
we'll
I
never leave me.
swear I will bring
Oh,
vengeance.
look, there they are. Hi. What the?
I am glad you avoided a dishonorable death.
Almost dying is the best way to learn how not to die. Or something.
I knew this was going to work.
This wasn't the plan.
Well, it just wasn't the one we started with. All right. Another satisfied customer. Goods delivered. I send everyone their cut.
Ooh, yeah.
So do you, like, carry it around with you for emergency bland situations or
Long
whatever?
trailer.
Hey, Mara. Don't joke about something like this.
Our next job is somewhere
in
with
love with
less
the hot
scaffolding.
sauce.
No scaffolding. Zero scaffolding. I promise.
Okay, alright, gameplay's coming on after this.
We were apart for
I
so
hope
long.
so.
And that's
Never
coming to
feel your
PC
fire
day one.
embrace again.
Sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
Concord is a 5v5 first-person shooter set in the vibrant sci-fi universe of the Concord Galaxy. In Concord, from the moment you log on, you are part of the crew of the North Star, a group of guns for hire known in our galaxy as free gunners. Free gunners are those lucky enough to be free to roam the stars. They take high-stake jobs on worlds across wild space, where they face other fiercely competitive free gunner crews. Here's the very first look at the gameplay of Concord.
Free gunning. It's hard work, but it's our work, and we don't take it for granted. Being a free gunner means, well, you're free.
Right on target. Yeah, you better run.
Free gunners have a shot at making something of themselves, a chance to be someone.
All right.
The PvE?
Is that made in the Tiger engine?
Need a second to fix myself up.
Why not?
Good luck. Good luck with this one.
It's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded.
Starchild.
Looks a lot like Destiny's graphic in the Tiger engine.
And that bit, yeah, the visual style of Destiny. Which is weird because they're coming out with the new expansion of
We
Destiny.
risk
And
our lives every day.
Did any of you guys want another game like this?
not really.
Guns. That's me.
I mean, it could be good. You never know.
This crew will
We
go
were expecting
anywhere.
PvP from this game.
Take any job.
Yeah, we will. We will. I guess I wasn't expecting it to look so much like Destiny. Especially with that cinematic trailer that they showed.
It looked like a movie, like a real movie.
I'm getting Guardians of the Galaxy and Destiny vibes.
Crew of the North Star.
Is what I'm
Together.
getting.
I'm not seeing really any
We're going to
banter,
make our
like
mark on this
them
galaxy.
talking to each other in the game.
Why do they make these cinematic trailers that make you think that it's going to be like an actual story?
Oh, I'll be right back.
The crew is gathering. Would you like to join us for game night?
With Concord, we leaned on the strengths and background of our team to make a tight, well-balanced FPS that feels great to play. we focused a ton of our attention and our tech on building a strong gameplay foundation of tight core movement, precise visceral shooting, and expressive abilities.
We ended up finding ourselves influenced a lot by fighting games and even strategy games, and the interesting way that the asymmetry of their characters makes every fight, every matchup feel really different.
Leaning into the asymmetry of the characters, really pushing the possibility space of two different characters colliding. It's all about creating opportunities for improvisation. That's where we can get out of the way and let players find their own soul. We also have abilities that are meant to have impact beyond direct combat.
It's got the combat
deployable gear that can persist throughout a full game, so whether that's multiple rounds of a mode or multiple respawns across a match. There are healing pads, bullet blocking domes, explosive traps, lane blocking walls, all kinds of ways to support your team or disrupt your enemies. Coordinated teams can set up and plan ahead, and depending on where it happens, players can shift.
I was getting that feeling too.
We've got everything from mystics and medics to gunslingers and sparked robots. Every character brings their own unique personality, skills, and wide-ranging perspectives to the crew.
Mushroom Man.
Every week, when you log into Concord, you will be welcomed.
Okay, so you get the banter when you load into the game.
Once a week, you get some banter. Once a
They
week.
will feature ongoing narrative arcs that grow the characters' stories and relationships.
I guess they want to give you a
and
reason to
unpack
log
the
in
broader
once a week.
Galaxy.
So they're offering a
August
show
23rd.
for a game.
We're excited to share that we'll be hosting a pre-launch beta in July, followed by Concord's global launch on August 23rd,
And
2024.
PC. Together as people.
Definitely very interested.
And you can pre-order on June 6th. Beta access for you and 4 friends. Ooh.
Yeah, I agree, Neds.
God of War.
Hey, Neds, thanks for coming on by. And Primo! What up, man? We got Ron Slusher in the house. We just need microtransactions
It did not
and
take
loot
them.
boxes.
It did
That's in
not
there.
take them as long to get God of War Ragnarok
You
onto
seem
PC
like
as it did the first one.
calm,
It was 4 years waiting for God of War the original to hit Steam.
Yeah, but the strategy changed some.
Oh, I understand. I don't think their strategy is going to work. I mean, at least not for me. I don't have a Nintendo Switch to play Mario. I'm not buying a PlayStation for GTA 6
War is
or
coming.
like I don't know.
Prophecy say Fimbulwinter leads to
To
Ragnarok.
play it early, to play it. Waiting 2 years sucks.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
Death can have me. When it earns me.
3.7. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
We have guests! They're too fast!
It's gonna look ridiculous on
Fate only binds you if you let it.
That
Do what is
Valhalla
necessary.
or DLC is like
Not because it is written.
spoiler alert. Mark it in your calendars.
We got the anime game from the bingo list.
Soldiers and officials alike oppress the people for personal gain. And the
Destiny
people
Wars?
must turn to thievery for food.
Yeah, gotta be.
Perhaps this is heaven's way of lamenting the state of the land. Men are powerless at the feet of the divine. But even so, someone must act.
It's been a while since I played those games.
This gives me Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Omega Force.
What it is.
Oh.
Coming 2025.
Oh, well, there it is.
Super anime.
That wasn't on my list. What is this?
This one's for Pika.
I think I was dreaming.
It wasn't a dream. We were really transported to Mirrorland.
Oh, nice, Maryland.
The path of a stylist is never easy. So, are you ready for it?
Where's JD at? JD! They got a game for you, bro.
Extremely anime.
Oh, it looks like it has photo mode. Oh, Maker's gonna like this. Look, it's got cats.
Oh, look, she can drive a bike.
All the Dreamlight
is that a
Valley
boss
fans can
battle?
rejoice.
Look at that. It's a boss battle.
Ray, you're buying this, aren't you?
Oh, whatever, dude.
Dress up your little princess and take pictures.
Yeah, okay.
Coming to PS Plus day one.
Is it you who pursues infinity? Or is infinity awaiting you?
It looks like Elden Ring.
Stars.
Oh, Jesus.
I have seen the miracles you so claim. Until the towering shadows vanished into the mist.
I pray for their grace, but all that came were inferior
Demon Soul
shades.
setting.
Why do we have to bear the consequences of such power?
Alright, Fire Sword, let's go.
That looks dope.
Mortality.
The art is really good.
These essences shall not fall into your treachery.
This looks rogue-like.
Okay, you can be multiple characters.
Wayward emissaries.
He's fighting with the little girl on her back.
Is that may be his little brother?
Brother. Oh, no, that's a girl, dude.
Alright, this is the me game.
Most definitely. It's got Demon Souls types
Tara.
of battles written all over it.
The Ballad of...
We did not betray this world.
Interesting.
Ballad
It looked
of
really good, man. It
Antara.
looked really polished.
Oh, this is 2025, so it's not everything exclusive.
That's saying I'm getting that Vet, you're gonna dress up as one of the... I'm a pretty princess.
Hey, Nerds
What,
World.
Vet?
Thanks for coming on
Vet.
by. Thanks everybody for coming on by. We're hanging out watching the state of play with an all-star panel, giving our thoughts. Thanks for choosing Cloud&Console. Skydance. What do they got? PSVR 2. Here we go for the virtual.
I thought I could be a hero and break the curse.
I wouldn't advertise that one.
It looks good.
The Saints and Sinners game.
Yeah, that was not my favorite experience.
That walk among us thirst for death.
But this looks much more polished. The world looks much better. Look at that grapple hook.
Your head is mine!
Ooh.
The poison in my veins begs me to kill.
Oh yeah, I can see me knocking over the TV.
Oh, you just
Knocking
caught that
furniture
arrow
over.
and used
The
it.
power of our God is immeasurable!
Oh,
Thought I could be a hero.
Yeah, that's
Perfect
pretty
slice.
boring.
But heroes don't survive the Forsaken Lands.
Pretty cool.
oh,
Only monsters
Looks
do.
really good.
yeah.
I could move some units.
I'm impressed.
That arrow won't help you, bro. You about to get crushed. Oh, is this Ghostbusters?
Watching with a delay.
We'll see. No,
Alien?
it said 20th century. No.
Nah,
That's
dude,
Alien.
come on, man. You know that sound.
That's
Aliens,
bro.
dudes.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yes,
Come on
they
now.
did say Aliens VR. I saw the 20th century.
Yes.
This
dude.
This franchise should be in VR.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, dang.
I agree.
I can't wait to play that.
Can't imagine
I'm
if
back, by the
VR
way.
getting the face hugger.
Nice.
Wow.
I missed all the exciting bits.
There was a really good game, Ballad for and
I'll take a quick look.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson. I'm back on State of Play to introduce more exciting titles coming to PlayStation.
Roster.
Starting with a highly anticipated PvP shooter,
Take care,
playable
Rouster.
soon on
Thanks for
PS5.
stopping in.
That's a
Appreciate
Marvel
it.
Oh,
game.
hey,
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marvel.
Yes!
Is this
Yes!
Rivals? Is that what they were saying?
Yep.
All realities converge here. Destiny awaits.
Another Overwatch.
Stronger together. Hell unleashed! Who needs a power-up? Free fire zone.
Embrace the
Does
chaos.
this look super weak or am I an asshole?
you're not.
Power.
It is a mobile game as
I'm
well.
back, baby. 3.
That
I think
makes sense.
PC at the moment.
It reminds me of a mobile game.
I can see it in the mobile.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Marvel Concord dropped
Marvel Con.
Okay, let's see how mankind has conquered space.
Scarlet Spider.
Oh.
Oh, PS5 exclusive costume. Let's go.
Zero Phantom
Costume.
something. Can't remember the name.
Where the Wind Rises?
Okay, no, it's not the game I thought it was.
Alright, this has me interested. What's happening? Boss battles with a sword. Let's go.
Oh, fish.
Chinese missiles.
I am highly intrigued on this.
The Winds Beat. That's what I meant.
Ooh, where does the winds meet? In development? No, I wanted this year.
Ballistic Moon?
No.
That looked amazing. That looked like just huge boss battles.
It's like Lost Soul Aside.
Fans, I'm super excited.
Oh, this is done Until Dawn.
To the annual Blackwood
remake.
Winter Getaway.
Wait.
Nice one.
You can't hide from me, Michael.
Oh, you're going down. Oh!
Save tonight.
You mean so much.
Yes.
That we're all
Yes.
still here together.
Fight the break of dawn.
This is a good game.
I feel like someone's watching us.
There's just going out there.
I've never played it.
Let's
so
make this one trip we will never forget.
Somebody's got to make out. Somebody's got. Oh, told you.
Mike, Emily?
I was down there.
You were?
It was horrible.
I don't want to make hasty decisions that get everyone killed.
We should stay put right here until dawn.
Jessica!
You can't let me die!
Spooky.
The original Until Dawn was made in the Disney
All
engine.
and PS5 and PC at the same time.
Yeah. Path of Exile is a PC heavy game.
No, that last game.
Until Dawn.
The horror one. Until Dawn.
Oh wait, so Until Dawn is coming to PC. Oh nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ogum was once a peaceful land.
Let's see if they made this a little more cinematic.
Into madness. Famine and plague besiege us. The very earth is being poisoned. The council.
That looks pretty dope.
Once our protectors have turned on us. And now they come for me. Oh, yes, get out of here!
That's cool. Yeah, it looks very Path of Exile-y.
Very much so.
What is this, Diablo? I've never seen Path of Exile.
It's basically Diablo. Yeah.
It's heavily inspired by Diablo.
I must be the one.
It's like a mix between Diablo and Larian Studios' other games, kind of, but without any turn-based anything.
There's a lot more customization than Diablo in Path of Exile. It's like very old school Diablo where you have like a bajillion choices.
Couch co-op is fun.
There's the ticket.
Crossplay, let's go.
One place you have Fear of Hold. Triple phobia.
Cross progression. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Just like Diablo. Almost like they're a lot alike.
Yeah, but this one looks cooler. Like, I feel like the animations are better in Path of Exile, to be honest. Like, you're crushing people.
I don't know how well you'll like it, just because the talent tree is massive in it.
It is very different.
It is very PC heavy, where like you have like a bajillion things to focus on.
Excuse me.
Silent Hill.
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Silent Hill too.
I was just...
It's okay. I didn't mean to
I hope they do a good job with it.
I'm kind of lost.
Well,
I'm looking
I already
for
can
Silent
hear
Hill.
too much for a Silent Hill.
I think you
Is
should
this a
stay away.
remake or a remaster?
This town.
Remake.
Something wrong with it?
It's a
Is it
reso.
dangerous?
I mean, remake.
Maybe.
Being remade by
I'll be careful.
Bloober, I believe.
I'm not lying.
I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
The 6.
Silent Hill 2, a PS2 game?
I believe
That
so.
was
PS1, I believe?
I can't remember.
Oh, the sexy nurses. Sexy nurses.
Yeah, it
I'll
originally
be good,
released
I
on
promise.
PS2.
Tell him I'll be
PS2.
good, please. No. Please.
Unreal Engine.
Release date, October 8th. watch the Silent Hill transmission.
Capcom announced this next game last
State
December,
of Play.
offering just a glimpse of what's in store for their celebrated franchise. Today, I am so excited to share the first full gameplay
this is
trailer for
Monster
Monster Hunter Wilds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who came out of the 80s?
Looks like they've done better job with NPCs.
Set up and ready to go. And then we
Visually.
can get started. This is gonna be great.
You bet.
That girl looks like she hang outside the mall.
Look! Incredible. I've never heard of a Karatnoth herd this big before. One of them's got big spikes on its back.
Now to lead it away from the pack. We'll make for the desert.
Right! The sandstorm! Now commencing the hunt by order of the guild.
I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Hope performance won't be an issue. Hopefully they polish it.
It'll be probably be 30, like the previous one.
Station Studio. Oh! Astro.
Oh, the new Astrobot. Let's see if it's VR or not.
No, I don't think it's. It might have some VR, but I think it's not only VR.
Damn, they're really just abandoning VR.
We just saw 2 VR games. That's all we're gonna see right now. Oh, look at that little robot. That's what an Astro. Oh my god. That's what the PlayStation controller feels like.
Well, then I guess I can understand why you like it so much.
What did you say your name was?
Awesome.
Curious if this is going to be a $70 game or if this is going to be like reduced price, like 40, 50.
Can you play other PlayStation games?
Yeah, of PlayStation reference.
Oh, it's Papa! Papa Rappa.
Oh my goodness.
It's a PS5! collector's edition of this game.
Hey, Rudigs, you're letting your pony show.
I mean, it looks fun.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, it's very solid in the art department, for damn sure.
Yeah.
I hope it has a photo mode.
Probably.
Oh, it's a cool. Look at how cool the PlayStation controller is. Every pony should own this game.
Oh, and 11.
Oh,
They
it's
got like a
war.
perfect balance between art and texture, I think. Looks really good.
Oh my god, the PS5 is a station. Into greater gaming and beyond.
September 6th.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty sudden.
That's solid.
Where's the collector's edition? I'm going online to check it after the show.
Be sure to visit PlayStation blog for more on the games you just saw, as well as PlayStation.com for the latest on Days of Play. This global celebration runs through June 12th, with deals on PlayStation Store, great new content coming to PlayStation Plus, and much more.
No shadow drop?
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was a good stuff.
PlayStation.
Well, that was the show. Let's check out what we thought about it live. Let's get this back. All right. I'm going to play it back and we can discuss. So, what did everyone think? And thanks everyone for coming and hanging out with us. We are going to get started here on what we all thought about the show. So starting with the first game that came up, what did we see? We saw Concord. So everyone was looking forward to Concord. And now we see some sort of TV show / PvP game. Are you guys open to this? I'm not a PvP personal player, but that may not be for me. But what did you guys think? It was a great art style and great story direction, I will say. We will bring some decorum. So I'll start at the top instead of going into a huge scrum. So Spaceman, what did you feel on Concord?
I feel like the characters, the universe they created looks really interesting. For the gameplay, I want to see more. Definitely looks a lot like the Overwatch sauce, so we'll see how it manages to stand out. But definitely some interest in this game.
Absolutely. What did we have? Thoughts, Maker? How did you feel about it? Is this a PvP game that you'll be looking into? And then what you think about the story direction and it being a show? Any thoughts on those topics?
I'm curious as to how that's gonna play out. But in terms of like gameplay, I was a little underwhelmed because to me it didn't really feel like there was anything that stood out that made it separate from other games in the genre currently, aside from its style. But that's about it. I in its current state, I probably wouldn't drop 70 right now for it. I don't know if it's going to be free to play or if it's going to cost money. But if it costs money, I probably won't pick it up day one, but maybe later.
Yeah, that's fair. SPG, what did you think of Concord? Did it tickle your fancy, or is it a pass for you?
It's a huge pass for me. Not only am I not into those kind of games, and they're not really geared or marketed towards me anyway, but I will say this. It's just overwhelming the fact that it's very much like Overwatch, same with the Marvel game. They're trying to push live services, and I don't like hardly any of them. There's maybe one or two that are decent, that have been long running, that have been super successful. But all these companies are trying to do this, and it's something they've done 1,000 times. Yes, they might have added this or taken that away to try to make it their own, but it's so similar. All those games can disappear for me. I know that there is an audience for them, and some people really like the PvP, but let's keep one thing in mind. What I did notice in Concord is it was like Destiny a little bit. It looked like there was a multiplayer PvE mode. So it's not all PvP, it doesn't look like. But
yeah, I would
very interesting.
That was interesting to see that there was possibly a PvE element. We'll see where that goes, and the fact they're incorporating some sort of TV show. I don't even know what to make of that. Every week we'll get these intense cinematics. Ray, the gaming cyborg. I saw you in the trailer. Actually, you were the guy with the big vacuum, right? The cyborg.
Thank you. I thought you were calling me the guy that had the blue butt for a head. But I don't know what was that, a half gorilla, half maker of chaos. I don't know what that was, but like I said, I need to see just like some of you other guys. I need to see a little bit more gameplay. I got Guardians of the Galaxy vibes, Destiny vibes, even a little bit of Suicide Squad. So, but I'm open to it. I gotta see it. But those games are very popular, the PvP games. So we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. And Vet, will you be picking this up on your PC and playing alongside in the combat that is Concord?
No, it's just not. It wasn't my style. I'm okay with some PvP, but there's not a whole lot, mostly because I'm awful at it. So if I can't win, then it's not worth me playing. But yeah, that one was a pass.
All right, great. Well, let's move on to the next game. We saw they spent a bit of time on Concord there, so I'm gonna fast forward here. But I thought it was gonna be good. I think they're going for the Overwatch. And we'll see if they get it. I mean, PlayStation did do well releasing a brand new game last time with a live service on PC and PS5, so hopefully they'll come together and hit another banger. Even if it does half of what Helldivers did, they'll still be called a success, I believe, in their books, so we'll see. So the next game they had lined up was the God of War PC. So are people here on PC looking forward to grabbing that? Are you thinking that that's a game that you'll be picking up? Really, I'm just talking to SBG here, I guess. How did you feel about God of War coming to PC? With unlocked frame rates, all the DLS.
Unlocked what? Unlocked what? I'm sorry.
Unlocked
I didn't hear you.
frame rates. It just showed on
nice.
the screen. Yeah. So you'll be able to play 120 FPS as long as you got the monitor for it, and really just crank it out there. Super wide screen support, and the DLC wrapped up into one.
I think for people that have those super wide monitors, that support is going to be awesome for them. That is exciting for those people.
I'm gonna get it for PC when it goes to, certain cloud services that all Sony games go to.
Okay. Well,
then I'll
yeah.
play it.
Yeah, cool. Check it out. Enjoy it.
Let me go. I'm also looking at that one too for PC. Just to throw my.
Well, let me go out of my way and have the ponies stomp on me, but I prefer to play Sony exclusives where they play best, which is my PC.
Yeah, as long as you're not Last of Us Part 1, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And it just takes so long for them to come, man. Like 4 years for the first God of War is a bit much. I'm glad it didn't take that long for the second.
Yeah, they cut it down to under 2 years now for Ragnarok.
Look at that.
I have the 2018 on on PC. So I may pick this up probably when it drops to a lower price, similar to how I bought 2018.
All right, so we have some people who are interested in picking it up. It's not a complete loss. You know, they do have an appeal when it is on PC to really crank it up. I know you can put it on GeForce Now, for instance, at least the first one, if you bought it within the window, and really push it to even the highest fidelity. So I like that it's unlocked. Of course, I mean, the power that the PS5 does pack in its little box there for the price is a feat on its own. And of course, you can build yourself a supercomputer for the money. So I think the PC has where it shine. But let's get into this next game. We see some sort of Dynasty Warriors making a comeback. Did anyone here in the crowd play Dynasty Warriors? I know I have a rich history because of the
older
couch
versions.
co-op.
Like,
I played a lot of Dynasty Warrior on the PS2 and the PS3.
Yeah,
I
PS2
don't
days.
think I would jump in this one though, because they don't seem to have changed the formula a whole lot. And compared to games coming out today, I don't think it aged that well looking at the footage. So definitely there'll be a public for this, but I don't, even though I used to like those games, I don't think I'll be jumping into that one.
The only thing that seems that changed is instead of a couple hundred NPCs on the screen at a time, it looks like it's 1,000.
Yeah.
But it looks very similar.
I'm with Dr. Spaceman. I mean, I remember playing these games back in the day, but yeah, I moved on from that. It looks amazing now. It looks amazing, but yeah, I'm not gonna get it.
Well, we'll see how it does. Something unfortunate I didn't get to see was, you know, any of these games stating, "Oh, we're coming to PS Plus." But I guess, you know, you can't be getting everything. I know we had a David Wilson favorite game in here, which is Mirrorland, which is the kitty cat girl exploration game.
Infinity Nikki.
Infinity Nikki.
I heard. Hey, was I the only one that got like with the music from that game? They got some like Nintendo vibes from it.
I think it actually has a lot of interesting game mechanics. You see here, you have a boss fight happening. There's obviously puzzle and platforming mechanics, and then they have the cozy elements. You're obviously taking care of different things around this village, and there's a photo mode. So I mean, who can hate a game with a photo mode?
I mean,
and why was okay? Let me rewind that. If anybody caught that, that person was inappropriately washing that cat, and then some sort of dust or spray came out.
Yeah, it's
wow.
It's like Red Rocket for cats.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because, you know, family streams and whatnot, so I just figured I'd leave it up to you know, other people.
I don't know if the panel wants to say anything on Mirrorland, but I'll leave it open. For
okay,
anyone.
I have one comment.
Yes.
Meh. Meh.
All right. Yeah, it's not for you. This is not. I want to sell to SPG's
100%.
I mean, I'm not going to get that. I know that's like a Wilson game, 100%. I'm pretty sure we'll see Ray buying it day and date to live stream it. You know, but you know, to each their own.
I don't joke, Wilson. I think that there's
can I say this
in there?
Can I throw this though? You will definitely not see me live dancing around in a fairy outfit singing "I'm a Pretty Princess." I just wanted to throw that out there.
The game looks solid for the appropriate public.
Oh, okay. You go, Spaceman. What did you
I was
going to
say the game looks solid for the appropriate public.
Yes, yeah. I think it does look well designed, but yeah. Maker, you want to say something on Mirrorland?
Yeah. I definitely have friends that would play the heck out of that game. But a part of me is like, what really is the gameplay that they showed? Because it didn't seem like they showed a lot.
Yeah, there was boss battles, there was platforming, but yeah, it was, I don't know, you transform into a cat.
Brief.
But maybe that's all they need for that audience. This game definitely piqued my attention. It had huge boss battles,
Now that scene right there that just played behind you looks incredible. With
Demon Soul vibe with
yeah, man. I really like the way the combat looks. It might not be my type of game because I don't like dying over and over. You saw me with Sekiro, but it looks amazing, man. It makes it like when I look at that, that's the way I wished Dragon's Dogma looked.
Right. Yeah, I would.
I'd rather watch you. I'd rather watch Maker or Ruse stream it. I'll watch you guys stream the game. And
I wonder what's happening with all the different characters because it shows you playing as, you know, one character has a sibling on their back. We don't know the genre of the sibling. Another shows you as a spirit lady.
It looks like they're traveling possibly between worlds.
Exactly. Yeah, with that bell. Anyone else have any thoughts? I know this one will definitely pique my attention for getting it early. Anyone else on the panel?
It looks like a hit.
It was my favorite game I saw through the whole show. So that's it's just a little sad that it's not coming out until next year.
Right. I was hoping that the games we saw would get me excited for everything this year, but having this 2025 is
this one screamed next gen, whatever you consider that is nowadays. But it really looked like improvements, massive improvements in engine and all that. It looks great.
One thing that I will say, I'm kind of curious because I'm wondering if it's linear or not. Because like some of these visuals, I feel like wouldn't really work in like an open world setting.
No,
like
it looks
probably
linear.
be hard to run.
It looks linear.
Yeah.
It looks like isolated boss battles. They don't really show you traversing any open world, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I want to see more. But
it looks like Stellar Blade in terms of graphics. Like this is what Stellar Blade looks like.
But yeah, I feel like I've been saying, Demon Soul. It looks like the map will be segmented like that, like small segments that can be explored like over like corridors and everything. But it kind of seems, the vibe I get from it and from what I'm seeing, that's the feeling I'm getting. Something similar to Demon Soul in terms of exploration.
All right, everybody strap your toasters onto your face and plug them into your PS5 or your PC coming soon because PSVR 2 has some games. They look interesting for people who want to get into VR. 2 new titles, hopefully more than 10 hours of gameplay for them. Large boss battles. I honestly have to agree. I feel like the PSVR 2 has not like the most amount of support, the most amount of games. They should have their own showcase with 6 to 8 games coming out this season. That would be amazing. But yeah, I mean, making games is hard, and we're seeing that only 2 of them are releasing, but one more stronger title than the other. What did you think about the VR title offering? We'll give it up to the panel.
Am I the VR player here?
Yes, you're the only VR player here.
Well, now you can do it on PC.
It's funny. It's funny because I had heard of both of these before. Like Alien got announced earlier this year, and Behemoth, I believe, is showing at one of like the Game Awards. So I knew that these games weren't just on PSVR 2. They're both coming to Quest, and I believe PC as well. So to me, who has PC VR and a Quest, I'm probably just gonna play it there instead.
Yeah, that makes sense, 100%. Well, we'll fast forward here to Marvel's Overwatch. Or what did they call this? Marvel's Rivals. See, I actually thought it was called Overwatch.
Yeah, Marvel's Overwatch.
No, that was the hater
slip. That was a Freudian slip.
Marvel's Watch.
Yeah, so we have what essentially is Marvel's Overwatch, different characters playing in a PvP aspect. I mean, I personally am not a PvP player because, you know, I suck. I don't know. I'm not good at fighting. I'd rather fight PvE extremely hard than some other ones. But What do you guys think? Do you think you'll be jumping into this one? Exploding buildings, crossplay
This was
with
the
PC.
this was
Go
the
for it.
worst. This was the worst trailer out of everything that was showed. Even the kitty little girly princess game. This is worse than that. And why? Because it's a cash grab. You can tell. Just watching the first fights that were taking place in that, this is a cash grab. Everybody proved me wrong now, but I think this is just a straight up, hey, slap Marvel on it, make it live service, and we'll cha-ching cash in.
If it's free to play, I might try it, but it's not the most enticing game around.
Yeah, Kelson, shout out. I appreciate your kind words, but I haven't gotten much better than Destiny 2 Trials Day back in the day. I haven't got better at all, so I've only gotten worse. So I don't know if I can get you to carry me through this one too.
I love Marvel games, but I don't know, man. I'm with Dr. Spaceman. If this is free, and I'll be interested, but I do. But let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. All these PvP games are cash and grabs. They're all of them out there are cash grabs. See, they all want money. Even the Versus that came out, they want your tokens. They want money.
This is the problem with it's a Marvel game, so you know it's not going to be free. Even here, well, hear me out. Even if it is free, there's going to be so much pay to play type crap shoved in that game. It's going to make it. You're not going to want to play it.
Oh, they'll sell you skins and stuff like that. And
yeah, 100%.
Oh yeah.
A lot of heroes behind.
You can tell some of these developers are chasing the Fortnite type trend. They want to build something that you're going to log into every day. You're going to buy skins. It's just the way of it now.
It's not
well,
easy.
And unfortunately, that's what I'm getting at is that you're going to see this. It's going to go that path. If the game, let's just say it's free to play, it's going to be Fortnite skewed so bad that no one's going to want to even touch it.
It's not easy. It's like the Disney Racer they made. Like there is something interesting behind it, but there's so much pay. Like a microtransaction crap they plugged onto it.
The monetization they show with free-to-play games is ridiculous. Gameloft is known for that. I just have a feeling that it's going to either go one.
How many battle passes does this game launch with? Question.
Only 10.
10, and they'll each cost $10 a piece.
Well, yes, no one in the panel is excited for another Rivals, but let's move on. Oh, I will say, I do like this exclusive content of getting the Spider-Man skin. So if it is free to play, I'm definitely logging in just to grab that.
And then never touch it again.
Same.
I feel everyone would do that, I think.
This Everstone Studio, it looked like a very interesting game. Again, you didn't see all too very much, but what you did see intrigued me a lot. These huge boss battles against massive opponents. Fantasy-esque, you got the sword, and I don't know, it just seemed crazy and out of this world. Again, they're only showing you boss arena battles. They don't show you any traversing, if there's traversing in between. So I'm not sure what to make of it, other than what I am seeing is extremely cool. We'll open it up. What did you guys think? Spaceman, how did you feel about where the wind, you may say it better than me. Where the wind meets.
Looks pretty intriguing. Seems like a similar kind of story for the studio than with Stellar Blade, where development seems really polished for an emerging studio. So definitely interesting. You do want to see more about the gameplay, about the traversal, like you said. The lore looks like the world building looks amazing, basing themselves in the Chinese lore. So definitely a very interesting title. Need to know more.
Yeah, need to know a lot more. Maker, how did you feel about where winds meet?
Definitely one of the games I was more interested in. It similar to like Ballad. I want to see what further gameplay is before I buckle down on getting something like this. And so hopefully we see more from it as it gets closer. Is a little disappointing that they gave no release date and just said that it's in development.
In development, yeah,
I'm never a huge fan of that because it just I want to know like a time frame when to like be excited for this game, but it's we'll see.
SPG, any thoughts on where you meet Wind?
The art direction looked amazing. The boss battles looked very large and epic, but it's very much one of those Souls games that I'll die 1,000 times and probably scream and throw my controller. But other than that, though, it looked really incredible. So there's a small handful of titles that looked really impressive. This was one of them.
Nice. And Ray.
Yeah, you're talking about where the wind meets. I want to send a special shout out to David because we know where his wind meets in the bathroom.
Right, that's where the cheeks part.
but no, beautiful game. I don't know. Like I said, I'm intrigued. I need to see more. It's something that I would definitely try and give I try and play it.
For sure. We'll take a look at the next one. So this is a remake of Until Dawn. Obviously an extremely popular game for its unique playstyle, its horror setting, and its movie-like experience. That's the vibes I get from it. I've never played it before. I'm not too into the horror genres, but it could be fun to have that kind of experience, once in a while. It's not like a go-to game, but cool. Anyone here think about the remaster really, does it level up from the first experience that you've had on it? Anyone here played the first one?
I have. I really enjoyed it. I think it's one of the best from that studio. And I love the campy horror vibes that it kind of gives. But as far as like how it improves from the first game, I don't see a massive improvement on my end, at least from this trailer. I mean, like maybe I'd pick it up for like $20, but since I've already played it and owned the original, I don't really see a strong incentive to pick this up.
So it looks, is it like a Last of Us Part 2 situation where the first game looked like this?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's better. Like it does look better. It's just it's not like a significant. Like if you look at the old one, like it has those actors. Like it looks like the actors. It's not like it's going to change drastically from one to the other.
Interestingly enough, the first one was made in Decima, while this one's made in Unreal Engine 5.
I'm picking this up the date. Because I love horror. This does look pretty amazing to me. I played The Quarry, where you had to make decisions on who to rescue and stuff like that, and I like that. I like the kind of camp scene, Jason vibe movie. So yeah, I'm getting this day and date.
All the women get saved. Ray's gonna let the men die.
You know it.
He'll be taking his path of exile for the second time, as some of you will when you pick up the next game. Thoughts about this one? For me, it was it looked very much to Diablo, but it looked like it had better graphics, better animations.
Well,
looked
if
more
you played,
rewarding.
if you played the first one, they've come a long way from that. And it's not like that guy beating on the door. Like the animation of the dude within world, within engine, beating on the door, it looked really smooth. The first game wasn't very cinematic. It had cool dialogue and it had cool mechanics and stuff, but it wasn't very cinematic. This one looks very much like what you guys just got with Diablo, like graphically and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what they can do within the story and within the mechanics of the game to help tell that story. We'll have to see how it turns out, but Path of Exile was pretty cool.
I'm definitely getting this game. This game looks freaking amazing. I actually enjoyed the last Diablo game, but the graphics on here and its couch co-op. Oh, come on, man! Yeah, I'm definitely getting this. This looks awesome.
Well, it does look pretty cool. I will have to admit, I like that it's co-op with PC and cross-play, cross-progression. And it feels like it's a more involved Diablo, but yeah, games like this, I feel like Diablo scarred me in that one season I got to 100, so it'll take a while before I get back into another one of these ones.
Hey, if you think it takes long to get to 100 in Diablo, I want to see like what you think of Path of Exile, because it is a long game. Like I don't think I even beat the main story of Path of Exile.
I didn't.
And I put a lot of hours in. It is very long.
Is it a one-sided like main story, or does it reset season after season? Because if it doesn't reset, that's what got me with Diablo is the reset.
They have seasons, yes.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind.
Yeah. Well, my biggest complaint with the original is that how overly complex like the talent tree system is. I basically had to look up a guide onto like how to make a certain build because.
Yeah, because if you spec into the wrong thing, then you have to wait even longer to spec into the right thing. It kind of sucks. You would have to look that up. Yeah.
There are thousands of options in the talent tree. It is insane. Like I understand if you're really into that, but like to me, there's a level to where it's too much, and in Path of Exile, it's too much.
Well, all right then. We have the Silent Hill. The transmission is coming on right now, so if you're checking that out, they're going into more, I guess, of what's going on in this game previously released for PS2. I'm not a big horror-esque fan, but I'll open it up to the panel to give their thoughts. Spaceman, what did you think about Silent Hill? And I guess it was good news that we got a release date. So yeah, there is that.
I'm right with you on this. I've played the first one, but I've never been a big horror game fan either. So very unlikely that I'll pick this up, but I'm glad for those who likes that genre because it's a classic. But yeah, not for me.
Absolutely. Anyone here on the panel? I'll open it up. Are you gonna get?
I'll say this. This was one of the ones that was disappointing to me, and that's going to be blasphemous. I did like Silent Hill 2, but what it looked like is the Silent Hill 2 come out on the PS2, and it looks like they upgraded it to like a fancy PS3 game. Like I'm not understanding exactly what they're doing with that title. It just didn't seem as impressive as what I thought they may have done doing a remake. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, if it doesn't look like Hellblade 2, it's a failure.
hey, that's debatable if it's even a game, okay? Haha, David. Haha, David, you're not on the panel.
I'm a little iffy on it just because Bloober has been pretty hit or miss on a lot of their titles. So I want to wait for reviews before I decide to pick it up.
Well, we got 2 more announcements, 2 more games to get through. One of them being Capcom's biggest IP, bringing them in mass amounts of players, and that is Monster World or Monster Hunter. And so they're going with a different direction here on the franchise by going into the wilds, it seems. What did you guys think? I'm not big on Monster Hunter. I tried it one time. The game made me pick mushrooms for an hour, and I threw the controller, and I said never again. What did you guys think of the new Monster Hunter? See, I can't even say it right. Somebody take over talking about Monster Hunter. Spaceman.
Well,
are you a monster?
Okay.
Nah, I'm not a Monster Hunter. I tried Monster Hunter Worlds and couldn't get into it.
Yeah. Maker, are you gonna hunt some monsters in the wilds?
Heck yeah! You remember me at the Video Game Awards? I was screaming about Monster Hunter Wilds. I, to
It's
me,
hard to
like
remember everything at the video game.
that much I remember. I remember that bit is towards the end. I'm excited. Like the creatures, like the NPCs visuals look like they've improved significantly. So I'm looking forward to playing this and giving it a go.
I have to second that with Maker. Definitely a game I want to get into and play. I love the Capcom's Monster Hunter World. I used to play with my coworkers. We used to have Monster Hunter Night when they used to announce a new monster coming. So, and I'm looking at the screen right now, and the monsters look pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm interested.
When it comes to art and the graphics, it looks amazing. I worry, like I mentioned when it was playing, I worry about performance just a little bit. Depends on how big the open world is. If these boss battles, like where it's all close up, is kind of secluded a little bit. But it does look incredible. I'm not a Monster Hunter guy. I saw somebody play it and they had to like do inventory management. They had like 1 billion things in their inventory, and I was like, nah, not for me, not for me. But it does look really cool, and hunting monsters with friends could be cool too. It just depends, what they built into it.
So as far as all the and I think that's what turns people off is all the micromanagement and managing stuff. You don't have to do all that, dude. You could just grab your weapon or pick whatever type of weapon person you are and just go after the monsters. But I like that they added a story element, and I can look at the graphics. The graphics have to improve, and you'd be surprised. These are giant worlds with all kinds of creatures, and sometimes you'll have two creatures that you'll have to mess with at the same time. And
well, I hope the whole world is as detailed as when they were riding on those chocobo looking things and the grass was blowing. I hope it's not just a massive world for massive sake. I hope it's heavily detailed.
It's Capcom, bro. It's Capcom. If you played some Capcom games and you know their graphics and their style, it's pretty epic. I'll leave it at that.
All right. Well, I think the last one we'll leave off on, and I think everyone can agree, we're all downloading Astro, the new adventure coming out. What was it? Pretty early too. What was it? June?
September.
Yeah, I won't be playing Ass Boy. Sorry, so I let Vet play with Ass Boy.
Look at that controller. First of all, that's how the DualSense Edge feels in my hand. I'll say it again. I really think that this is a monument to everyone who loves the PlayStation universe. They put a lot of awesome things. Of course, it's going to look fantastic. The photo mode's going to be epic. And the gameplay is going to take advantage. They call it the dual speeder
in this.
Yeah, Ghostface, man. What's the dual? Oh, the DualSense. They call it the dual speeder. That's fun.
It's called the dual speeder. I got they just did an update on the game.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be 6 galaxies.
It's on Gaming and Tech News.
Levels.
If you wanted to find
it. It's on the PlayStation blog also.
Well, I'll just saying it's on Discord for him to.
But yeah, it's like 6 galaxies with over 80 levels, and there'll be 15 new abilities that they give you in the game. So,
why are you hating on the game, Ray? It sounds
70
amazing.
new types of bad guys, including massive bosses at the end of each galaxy. So there's 6 bosses, massive bosses.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I think it'll be good, and the PlayStation
so this game is literally made for ponies.
Yeah, and I think it's a monument to it. And if I'm going to get a collector's edition with a statue, I want it to be this
Hey,
one.
look at that. A flying console.
I hope that one of the enemies is some giant green robot. That would be perfect.
You want to destroy an Xbox effigy in the sky. Come on, we know what you want.
Yes, that's
exactly,
what I want. With my PlayStation spaceship, I want to destroy one. Oh, look at that!
Has Sackboy and Asteroid ever joined forces? Sackboy and Asteroid Boy have ever joined forces?
I'm not too familiar, but I am definitely going to
If
get.
Sackboy ever meets Astro Boy, that's going to be a funky team up.
They did a team up that's called Sackbot.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I know. I knew where you were going with it. I held off from saying anything.
All right. Well, we'll go through some closing thoughts. So we'll start at the top, and we'll ask, what was your favorite?
The bottom.
Never. Fine. We'll go at the bottom, Ray.
Hold on.
We'll
I have one question. One question,
Yeah.
real quick. Maker, do you have a PS5?
Yeah.
Okay. Who here does not have a PS5?
I don't.
You.
Okay, well, I don't count. I can't ask myself this question. I already know my answer.
And Vet had one, and then he sold it. So
is this going to make you repurchase? Did anything you see today make you want to repurchase a PlayStation 5 to get access to these games day and date? If they're not,
no.
Okay. That was my question.
Okay.
Only one of us here didn't have a PlayStation, so.
Well,
I like choices.
Okay, so the two of us in the on this panel right now are not going to get a PS5, is what we're saying.
So, Vet, what is your highlight of the show, and what would you rate the show?
The highlight? Let's see, that's a tough one.
Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, it was clearly Marvel Rivals. I mean, I love monetized games that I have to just keep spending a fortune on that bleed my bank account dry. But no, it's weird because out of all of the games, I think the one that looked intriguing was with the mechanics and everything was that stupid cat game. As much as I hate it, but I'm sure somebody in this panel will stream it for us. I'm hoping Wilson does. But
right.
Overall for the show,
Vet
I'd have
is excited for Mira. What was it? Infinite Nikki. So
I don't know what the name was. I just know there was a cat on the screen. That's all I know.
And there was also one more thing on the screen.
I'm a pretty princess.
Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know if this will change any of your guys's. I almost said that Ballad of Antara was the highlight for me. It is a free-to-play co-op Souls-like. So
what? Is that
yes,
that the highlight on it?
Ballad of Antara coming to PS5 in 2025 is free to play.
That is very cool.
What?
Vet, can I get your score out of 10?
8.5.
8.5. Good score. Good score. Ray, highlight from the show. And your score.
Wow. I have to say the horror game Until Dawn remake looked good. The Monster Hunter looked good to me. Believe it or not, Concord looking. I'm open to that. You know, honestly, I'm open to pretty much all the games except the princess one. But see, the thing with me, I do have a PS5 and I do have a PC, so I definitely want to play. I didn't play the God of War on the PS5, so I'm looking to play that on the PC. But there's a lot of other games. But out of my score, I'm gonna give it I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. Give it an 8. We got to see some pretty good looking games.
Awesome. And SPG.
Yeah, I give the show a 7. I give it a 7. It didn't really push the needle, but they did what they needed to do. They're going to get some people excited for some new titles, not new IPs, but new titles that are coming out. But I have to say, man, the Ballad of Antara was the standout for me. I'm not sure how I feel about it being free to play, but I think that was the standout. And then, of course, you have Path of Exile 2. That looked really good as well. But there was a lot here for a lot of folks. There really was this time. So I'll give it a 7.
Your wallet will determine
Nice.
how well you would have appreciated a free-to-play game.
Hey, you're
And-
getting PlayStation PC. Woohoo!
PlayStation and PC. Yeah, this was a little bit of a
Yeah.
PC showcase. I mean, you're getting some great games. You just got to sign up for a PSN and don't bring pitchforks and tiki torches to the gates.
Too late.
Maker, how did you feel about the show? What was a highlight and a grade score out of 10?
I would say Ballad of Antara, but like now that SPG brought that up, and that like I'm reading about like their previous game, which was a Souls-like game, also said it fared decently on mobile on its worldwide launch. On PC and Switch saw mixed to bad reviews though, so I'm very hesitant now of it. That I'm like, ooh, is it gonna be good? So let's just go with like where wins meet. That also looked really good. I'd give it 7.5 because I feel like some things I'm excited for, and like others that kind of made me not as excited. Like Marvel Rivals, Concord, stuff like that kind of brought it down a little bit for me. So yeah, so it's 7.5 to 8.
Fair. That's fair for sure. And Spaceman, we'll close it out with yourself. Let us know your highlight of the show and your grade out of 10.
So highlights, of course, Astrobot is definitely day one jumping in on that one. That's a no-brainer on this one. Concord, I'm intrigued. Didn't know what to expect for this one, and I feel it's pretty much on par with what I was hoping. It looks a bit more like Destiny 2 than what I would have thought. So I'm intrigued to see more about that game. Definitely, it will definitely be on my radar. And other than that, yeah, there's definitely was some interesting showing in there. But those two games for me are the standouts that I want to see more of. But yeah, Astrobot is like no matter how it is, gonna be solid, in my opinion. So knowing how good the original one was, Astro's Playroom. So for the show, I'd give it about 8.5.
Well, nice. Yeah, I would definitely agree with a lot of those points, especially with your highlight. Astrobot was definitely my highlight, and it's the one that sparked me actually wanting to get a deluxe statue edition of the game if they make that possible. So definitely say Astrobot for me. And as a grade, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. All right, Sony hit it out of the park. Again and again, they can't fail. They're always hitting home runs.
It's
too big. Exactly. Listen, you're not going to lose when you get a PlayStation 5 because they showed off today that they'll hit you with any genre, top of the class, top marks, aces on everything. So for me, it's a 10 out of 10. And that will be the final word of this show. So if you haven't already known about it, Purple is doing a follow-up, and I just posted the link in the chat, so you can go check out her show starting in the next 30 minutes. But until then, I'm going to say thank you to everyone here on the panel. It's been awesome watching this showcase with you guys here on Cloud&Console and in Cyborg City. The Discord link in the description below. But until next time, take care and be kind out there. All right, see you guys.
Thanks.
All right,
Good job,
good
everyone.
show.
to believe in me. Why try, do I even need to? I die with the season leaves. I glide with the season breeze. True, my mind so easily spooked. I ride just to be the me who finds hype super decently smooth. Nice type, but as sick as beats.